Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the UAB Blazers taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. From the gun, running back gets the give. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. The Blazers want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Kitna. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Blazers have it with a 1st and 10.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after...
Turning it on! And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. The Blazers are on the move.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
Now the play fake. Fakes to grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Blazers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UAB.
What a luxury for an offense to have.
Okay, ready? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Kitna. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They'll get down and put a stop to... They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40.
Get set, get set.
Caught over the middle. It's Klein. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Tackle is made at the 37. That's a first down for the offense.
Makes the grab. It's Hooks. Oh, he's getting ahead of... Touchdown, Blazer!
On the double. 325.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Navy! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to the ground game on the left. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The Blazers in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Catch in the middle. It's Milner. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Kitna. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. With the catch, it's Milner.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
The punt goes out of bounds and a nice... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Snagged in the middle, it's Ferguson. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Kitna. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Can't find his man. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. Today, 2 teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Navy midshipmen taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see... They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing second and short. The give to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And talking to the coaches coming into this game, third downs were going to be big, and this defense specifically. Could they match the physicality of this offense? And so far, that was a big no. And because they got it by a good bit. They've got to be able to establish themselves physically and dominate the line of scrimmage.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Alford. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Here comes the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Navy's offense will go to work for the first time today. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll try it over the left side. Picks up the first down, still moving. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. First and 10 for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Richardson. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him tote the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on second and short. He'll keep it himself. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Alford. Hauls it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the... they've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Going right to work up top. The sure hands, it's Ballard. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. New set of downs after the completion. They're looking for an advantage to the right.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Richardson. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the air, it's Alford. Makes the catch, it's Richardson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tulsa to the line, just a few inches away from converting. He'll do it himself. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That brings them to within 1. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Alford. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this 2nd half.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming here. Fair. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. RPO He'll complete to open the drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Hold it. Open.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. That's reeled in. It's Booker. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. A sack all the way back at the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not... Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could...
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen, as we'll see a team from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Ready up. Clear.
The run from the shotgun. And the first play is stuffed, and the visitors know they're not exactly being welcomed in this place. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the...
Ready, set. Come on, set.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Guys, let's chat just a little about Rice. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. Everybody stays in their lane. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it.
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. From his end zone, looking to throw. Got to take care of the ball. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Let's go. Ready.
Running to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Spins away from the defense. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. There he goes. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line.
Get set, get set. Ready, ready.
They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
3:25.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. One final play before the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rice.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, you know, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the
Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Air Force Falcon, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Now on the option. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing. Let's talk for a second about Air Force. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. It just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So the Navy midshipman offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. Hopefully we'll see it.
Here we go. Do the show. Right.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
He'll pitch it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Though there are some notable exceptions, typically great pass rushers aren't nose tackles, but that was a great pass rush.
They're not nose tackles usually, those great pass rushers, but they are grown men. I mean, those are some adults in there. Those are the 300-plus pounders that will just...
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Give to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Johnson looking to throw. Fires left. Pulls it in. Spins away from one. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Falcons are on the move. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They want to run this quarterback. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game.
Breaks into the open. terrific run. And the Falcons have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. To the edge, it's Harris. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. And it feels good to land that first big... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The big fullback's got it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Trying to beat him to the left. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The option look.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play, now setting up 4th down.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Man down. Johnson wants to throw it. Finds his man. It's Latham. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
The give to the big fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. A huge 3rd down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. The Falcons are rolling down the field. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The offense is trying to go with a trick play. They're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And his slips just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin? They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's the handoff. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Turning it on. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. And the Falcons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Johnson looking to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
And they'll get him on the ground as he... Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. The handoff keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Latham. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Toss to the outside. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want.
Let's go. Right. Black 14.
The give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Johnson wants to throw it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against 3-4 defenses when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete throws against this defense if you can't step up into the pocket?
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Trying to get the corner. Oh, he's got some space. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just a couple they need to pick up here on 3rd and short in overtime. On the option. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck. And you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations.
Welcome to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Lincoln Financial Field, and it is indeed home to the 2018 Super Bowl champion Eagles. The link also is home to the Temple Owls. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Hey! 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Are you ready?
The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Dropping back, it's Simon. Pressure coming. But a little time, lets it go.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Here's the return. He's brought down, but it really... Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Irvin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Temple lining up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the air, it's Simon. Pocket breaking down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
They'll get down and put a stop to this. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the 1st half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
This offense is done being patient. They're down on the scoreboard here. Now, early in their 1st possession in the 3rd quarter, they're being aggressive. They're taking shots. They're trusting their playmakers outside to get it done. That time, the defense, really nice job forcing the incompletion. They were ready for it. This offense, though, they need to stay aggressive.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. looking to fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Simon. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the left side. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. They'll run play action. He'll pull it down and run. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Owls will hustle to the line. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Nice move there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Adams. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Looking to throw, it's Simon. Got his man. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game, great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship.
to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys,
On the ready? Here we go.
off-play action on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's going to be the challenge for this offense tonight, is holding up against this pass rush. They are one of the best defenses in the entire nation because of their ability to get pressure on the quarterback. They're going to have to do a much better job tonight protecting their guy, or they've got no shot.
And the Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
5 weeks.
To the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it along the sideline. Finds some room. Touchdown, Owls! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Sometimes it's play.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive.
3:25.
Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Smith. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll keep it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And this offense right now.
Okay, ready?
So first down here as they go back to work.
Razor, razor.
From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to...
Ready up.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Spider.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere hard for him to go and creating a big loss.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 1st down, here comes this offense. To the air on 1st down. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Release to the back. Pulls it in. It's Sands. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. So the quarterback stood in there and took that hit, and it pays off with a roughing the passer penalty and a 1st down. It's a reverse. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
After 39. Second down coming up.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads it left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. 2nd down coming up. Off the boot, looking for his man. Caught in the backfield, it's Sands. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the 1st quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job. And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Here comes the field goal unit. No good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9.
And that hurts missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Returns like that are why you don't. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Sands. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Oh, they're after him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very...
Unleashes one deep. It is incomplete, and he almost had himself an interception in the end zone. It'll be fourth down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Smith.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Florida Atlantic will try to run out this clock. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really.
Welcome to Denton, Texas, home of the North Texas Mean Green, and the fans have been waiting since early this morning for the clash we have in store. Today, two teams get set to square off in an inter-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the Navy Midshipmen taking on the North Texas Mean Green. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
On the double. Here we go.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. North Texas in the hurry up. They're going to run it to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. North Texas will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Navy's offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Get set, get set.
Snags a quick pass on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Turning it on! And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. Got the first down. Looking for more. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Give to the running back. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Gonna sling it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. He's got it on the run. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
3, North Texas, 0.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
29 Philly, 2-9.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Third down play from the gun. He caught it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after that field goal, brand the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Muscling ahead on third and short. Spins away from the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. North Texas really has it going on offense. Off the RPO, complete.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. North Texas in the hurry-up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Texas has it going to work with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Back to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He's got his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. A linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
Here comes the heat. Makes the catch. It's Evans. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down.
Pickup of 10. Fourth down.
One more stop by this defense wins it. Fourth and long in overtime. On fourth down, going to the air. Can't make the grab. The desperation fourth down play, and this one is over. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
sin. One team here might need to ask for forgiveness, sitting just outside the rankings and wanting what their opponent today has, a spot in the top 25. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got a man. It's Pauly. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now,
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Irish send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. The Mids offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every... Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Fields. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to throw, it's Carr. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Fields. And some room to work. There he goes. Touchdown, Irish. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that touchdown just got this.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it on the counter. He breaks a tackle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. running back has it. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He'll do it himself. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. They're able to put a stop to that. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Carr. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. Got it in the middle, it's Fields. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. And the defense, got him at the 27.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And that is elite third down defense. First of all, you get him in third and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, third in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Might as well give it to him again.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. We've reached the break, and Navy holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Trying to set up the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. It's Fields. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Love. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Man, it's not an accident.
Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. He'll start this drive firing. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fields. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact. And every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more. And it's not that the other ones don't matter.
Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the South Florida Bulls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Brown will throw it. Makes the grab over the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
They're working that left side. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
The 16-yard line. First down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Touchdown, USF! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
USF, number 0, with the catch and score.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Brown wants to pass. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He'll be stopped. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Grab behind the line. It's Sullivan. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute.
Makes the grab on the left side. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to
Turning it on. Powers through. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They've put themselves in a hole to start. It's 1st and 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Nimrod. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Brings up second down.
Brown will throw it. Got a man, it's Nimrod. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw again. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
And the Bulls will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Right on the money. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They'll try to snap it quickly.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nimrod. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Bulls are marching down the field.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Looking for space. It's Norton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Norton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. From the gun. Give on the inside. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Brown will throw it. Looking downfield. Catch in the middle, it's Norton. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to keep it in the air. He lets one fly deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Bust through behind his pad. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse.
Let's go. Right. Single, single.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lewis to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught over the middle, it's Thompson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Finding an escape route. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So the Memphis Tigers offense will get the ball for the first time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Cross.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Lewis wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. Lewis to throw. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Steamrolls his way ahead. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Memphis! Now the play fake. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Memphis picking up the tempo.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Ripping off a good chunk inside their 25, and they're set up with a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Lewis wants to pass. Gets away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. The lead now 6 here in the second. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Hines is back in the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. A run for the quarterback. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Memphis will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Backed up now, here's second and long. The give from the gun. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Memphis getting set to snap it on first and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. They'll move the tight end. Lewis to throw. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Brings it down on the right side. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Black 14! Black 14!
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Lewis wants to pass. That's caught. It's Hawkins. He's got first down yardage as they move into the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. send the tight end in motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Might as well stick with him. Across the 25. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
3. What's usually regarded as America's game, this showdown hits a different chord each year when it comes around. Filled with tradition and pageantry, it's a game unlike any other, and one in which the nation's finest will battle and fight for the honor and privilege to sing second. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium, home of the Ravens in Baltimore, Maryland. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a conference rival from the American, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Just ran him over. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Black Knights in a good spot here with second and short. Gets the back moving. Give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Guys, they call this America's game because no matter who you root for, you're captivated by this.
Well, and this is just one of those games that I think always just stands out just because of the way it looks, right? It's all the uniforms in the stands. It's the pageantry. It's the history of this game. It's the style of football these two teams play as well. It just means so much to these players.
It's so cool, and it's saved for after the Heisman Trophy, after the championship games, when they get the spotlight on them, a well-deserved spotlight for what they do for everyone out there across this country.
It'll be third and long. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Black Knights line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. So Navy's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, this offense is... just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He'll pull it on the read. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Fullback's got it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Let's look at the big picture for Army. The biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They stop him short. The Black Knights, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Now on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, to give, looking for room. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's short. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Hands it off. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clumped.
Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs it. Breaks into the open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Black Knights are on the move.
Well, I think the offense on that 3rd down was just hoping to turn around and give it to the big fella and let him go get the first, but he got a whole lot more than that. That was a nice job getting to the open field and generating an explosive play.
And the Black Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? They'll run the toss. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Sends it back in motion. On the option. He'll toss it. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. offense gets set for second down. The option look. He'll toss it.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
Okay, ready?
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the fullback. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Turning it on! Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Makes the catch. It's Fortner. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. And he'll work his way on the return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll ride his man on the option. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And the defense has set him up. And
that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. And that last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And the Black Knights are in the hurry-up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So Navy beats Army, and it is tradition for the victors as both teams sing their alma mater. The victors sing second, and that honor will go to the midshipmen. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Glad to have you with us from Fort Worth, Texas, today at Amon G. Carter Stadium, and we will see who comes out victorious in the Lockheed Martin Armed Forces Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. He's going to go for a big one. Snags it down the right side. Off and running. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He got loose and it was lights out after that. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Stribley. Tons of room in the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rebels. When that receiver got free, it was... They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. They go to the ground. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. The most mind-boggling stat from last season is that Ole Miss trailed for a grand total of 2 minutes all year long and somehow lost 3 games and missed the playoff.
Yeah, it was incredible, but it was a great year. You saw the line of scrimmages for Ole Miss really take over. Offensive, defensive lines, that was the strength of their team. It allowed them to thrive, to win more games, to be more dominant. Palmer reloading a lot of guys in those new spots.
Including a quarterback. No more Jackson Dart. Obviously, he was a huge part of their success. Last several years, really, we always expect Lane Kiffin to find a good one. This year, that position's got to play well.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Back to throw, it's Simmons. The short hands, it's Wallace. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Pressure coming. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. this, ready to send the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to... Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Wallace. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Keeps looking downfield. Across the 45. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed in the backfield, it's Stribling. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Already find a hole in that secondary. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. Quarterback on the keeper. Made a defender miss. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. He'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and short, the power run here. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. With the run on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes to...
It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They want that clock to run. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. On the run, it's Diggs. Stop is made almost immediately, giving 1 to the 23. The Rebels in the hurry-up. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Now they'll try the right side. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses
you